My name is Dave Blackburn, and I'm with the Conservative Party of Canada.
Who is Dave Blackburn?
He's a good guy. I'm an associate professor with the Université du Québec en Outaouais, and also a researcher in the mental health field, especially with veterans and military and families. And I'm myself a former military officer.
What has drawn you into politics?
Many reasons. The national reason is I want to help the veterans. It's a lot to do, especially with Veteran Affairs Canada. A lot of guys are suffering in silence in their basement. A lot of suicide, homeless veteran in just here in Ottawa, Bytown. It's a lot of work to do, and I have the skill. I have also the experience because I was a former military officer, and I really want to do something. I want to become the champion of Veteran Affairs in Canada.
And what do you bring to politics?
What I bring, I have experience. As I said, I was in Canadian Armed Forces for almost 10 years. I deployed in Afghanistan in 2006. I was in Europe for 4 years. That was a great experience there to see different things, how we do things in other countries. Also, I had a mandate 3 years with the Payroll Board of Canada, so that was also good and complementary with my work right now as a professor in a university. So I think I have a good background, academic and also ground experience, field experience. And I think I'm ready to serve again our country.
Why is the Conservative Party the right party for you?
Especially with my national goal with the veteran, I think that's the party who take care of our military people, try to equip also our military with the best equipment as possible, and that's the party where my personal value are the most.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
My value?
And how they intersect with the Conservative Party values.
Yeah, I'm a progressive person. I work in a university where it's really progressive there. I'm someone who's taking care of his personal economy, and I think it's very important in our country to not do massive deficit like that was with the last government with the Liberal. So I think it's really important, and all that it's touched me, and I want to contribute to help the party to do that.
What are your major concerns about the Pontiac? And when I say Pontiac, I mean this part of the riding here in the Outaouais along the river.
Yeah, it's the economy. It's definitively my priority number one. Try to boost the economy in this area. The economic vitality index is one of the worst in all MRC in Quebec. I think Pontiac MRC is number 100 on 104. So it's very bad here, and especially with the forestry went down 12 years ago. So we need to look for innovative way. Bring specialized, not just market, but technology, new thing in this area to be sure that we're able to develop and stimulate the economy. And also, at the same time, the lack of infrastructure. It's very important for me. Mainly the high-speed internet, where Charles was trying to call a few minutes ago on the 148, and we had no connection. So, infrastructure.
4 years from now, what would you like to be able to say you achieved?
Yeah, several is. Locally, economy is a big thing. I want we have a better environment also. I think it's a key issue. I want, especially in this area, be able to develop some infrastructure. We are in 2019, and it's not true that we can wait another 10 years like that was proposed in the last budget to have high-speed internet here. In 10 years, there will be maybe another technology. So for me, develop some infrastructure, stimulate the economy, and also, and I think this point touch all the other points, be able to ameliorate the quality of life of our fellow residents.
Where are you on a few questions, such as nuclear energy and Chalk River?
Chalk River, very important issue. Our leader, Andrew Scheer, should come during the campaign with some more detail on that when the platform will be out. I have concern with Chalk issue. Chalk River, no doubt there. It's a dam at less than 1 kilometer from the river, and if any bad thing happen, all can go in the river. So I have concern with that. I want to see independent study on that. That's what are the risks if anything bad happen, and I think we need to take a strong engagement on this thing.
Climate change.
What I think about that, that's there, that's in our face, and we need to take action as soon as possible. And on that, I think, again, our leader Andrew Scheer proposed a very strong environment plan last June right here in Chelsea in the Gatineau Park. We have three fields in that, and one is to take care of the climate change, especially here in Canada, but also in the international scene.
And the Quebec secular bill. The Quebec bill on secularism. Bill 21, I think it is.
Laïcité.
Yeah, c'est ça.
Okay. Yeah, this thing, I think it's provincial competency. The Quebec decide to go ahead with that. 60-something% of the population are behind that, and I think that's a competency of the province to deal with this issue.
So, as a federal member of parliament, you'd have no thoughts about this?
I think that's not the federal to play in that field, and me personally, I think I'm with the majority of the people. That's we need to separate the state and the religion here in Quebec.
Do you have any other issues on your mind with respect to this election in the Pontiac?
As you know, we are close to Petawawa Base. We have a lot of veterans in our area, so that's something I really want to try to reach as much as possible, veterans and families, to say to them that that's a cause really important to me. I had several discussions also with the warden and Jane Toller about what we can do if the Conservatives are elected to help this area. So very constructive and positive discussion, and we talk about the waste, develop a new technology to burn the waste, not the way that just burn behind the house, but a new technology, innovative technology, and try to become a leader in that. So that's different project. The pool also, we talk about it, more local, good thing to stimulate the health, but also the quality of life of people. So it's several other issues. Forestry is very important also to me. I met several specialists and experts in that field. We had good discussion about how we can put some stuff in place to help stimulate this sector of the economy, and same thing with the agriculture. I think we need strong leadership, especially on the international scene, to help our farmers and producers.
So in the world of trade?
Yeah, world of trade, we saw it, the problem with China. It's a disaster for pork producer. Same thing, the deal with the United States and Mexico. It's the dairy farmer lost 3.29%, and most of them, they will receive $28,000 as compensation, but they didn't see 1 cent as today. And the poultry producer, they don't have an agreement yet. So we need to help those people, especially here in the MRC Pontiac. It's the heart of our economy. So
how would you help them? What would be the best way to address that problem?
I think we need a strong leadership, and I think the best person to do that is Andrew Scheer, and not Justin Trudeau. I think Andrew Scheer will be able to put back on track a respective agreement and good respect with China. We always had good relationship with China in the past, and they are very important for our economy. Same thing with the other agreement we can have with other countries. I think Andrew Scheer will be our guy to take care of that, and not be not just a funny guy in different meetings, but be a real leader.
Any final comments?
Final comments, I invite strongly all the Pontiac people to vote for the Conservative and vote for me next election. I think this area really needed a change.